Dr. Lee gave me the confidence that I've always needed. Like I used to be afraid to play because I used to always have like this voice in my head telling me like I'm not good enough. But Dr. Lee, he came in and like actually told me like you're great and like reminded me that I am like an excellent player.
I first met Chris when I was in high school. He was my first drumline instructor and he was my first private instructor. He's the guy that really showed me that I was capable of pursuing music. I remember a time I was down, didn't think I could go through with it, and I remember Chris saying, "Hey, do you want to practice or do you want to be a lifeguard all summer?" And that started a really long conversation he and I had, and at the end of the conversation I was confident enough that I had what it took, and here I am 25 years later. I'm a middle school band teacher. I have been for almost 20 years, and I've got my own former students that are now music teachers, so the legacy of Chris Lee continues to move forward.
Dr. Lee has brought music back into our band room at such a powerful point that our bands are now receiving the top awards our state has to offer and are so much in demand in our community that we find ourselves stretched to accommodate all of the wishes that our band perform.
Dr. Lee, every day, he just inspires me by the words he says, but he encourages all his students to do their best every day. He always does his best to just spread the music and make everybody enjoy it.
The summer before his first year, he convinced the school district to provide the funding to import drums from Africa and the Caribbean. He started the West African Drum and Dance Ensemble that he co-directed with Mr. Terrence Henderson, and he began our steel band program, unique to an elementary school at that time.
Dr. Lee actually made an impact on the school by first giving it wonderful sounds to listen to. He's always helping out the school by playing music for whatever they need. Whenever they ask him something, he always puts something together. And
he's also inspiring other people to come join. Like this year, I believe we got like maybe 6 new recruits just from upperclassmen. And I think it's because they're actually seeing what the band and the marching band can do for the school.
Community-wise, when the flood happened, he told us all, he literally sent an email telling us all to go out and help, and we all did. We helped and we worked and made sure things were going right for people, helping people get water and stuff that they needed.
I have worked with Chris Lee since he was a graduate student at the university. He got so many students interested in actively dancing and drumming, and then the community was so involved in these performances, which became experiences for everyone. He has taken schools where no parents have been involved in music with their children to schools where almost all students or parents are involved. Chris clearly understands how to get humans involved in making music and doing music and sharing music in their communities. He just doesn't understand why humans don't give their best at all times, but he does so in a loving way. And he gets the best from students. He gets the best from the community.
Dr. Lee makes it very clear that music is for everyone and that all are welcome.